You can see here the Minecraft poster is now in its frame. There you can see with the wonderful glare. I don't know what's going on there. I think he's dancing and getting drunk. You can also see here, this is a new shelf right here. Got it for 15 bucks at a yard sale. It was a steal. 15 seems to be the magic number right now in the office. It's got these shelves. It matches the shelves I already got, so that's great. And this here, I've had this, but I haven't shown it yet. I'll do a video some other time showing you what's inside there. It's magical, I tell you. I also brought my speakers in that I got. They sound good. The bass is obscenely loud if you crank it up. So I'm going to make sure that it's turned down while others are in the office as well. The other thing I didn't really think about when I got these is they have 360 sound. So sound comes out the back as well, which might not be a great thing when I have a neighbor over there. Other than that, everything's the same. I got the other chair out, you can see there. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep both of them out because they're rather large. It's kind of awkward trying to figure out a way to put them in that corner without wasting a bunch of space. I also picked up 3 more foam panels that I found. Only problem is they're a little dirty. You can see they're gross. I'm probably going to have to clean those or something. So, let's get into it. It's time to put this up there. Alright, it's time to make the first cut. I'm going to cut it at a foot, and then I'm going to cut all the way down all 72 inches. Alright, I made the cut. Pretty clean. Not perfect, but pretty good, pretty good. It's too long. For right now, I am assuming that that's where my desk will be, so I'm going to make the foam to fit the area it's in, and if I move it, well, I'll just deal and I'll move the foam. But I decided I want to go 5 feet from the edge of the wall for this side piece. 5 feet. So, time to cut this down one more time. Alright, you can see I got it laid out here. It's a little bit hard to see because it's the same color as the floor almost, but here we go. This is the seam here. So I'll be stapling up here and stapling here on the other side, of course. This is just the back so you can understand how it's going to look. Alright, for the staples, I've got 2 different ones here. I've got these light duty ones. Let's get a good angle there. That are quite smaller than these heavy duty ones. When I did my test, I used these heavy duty ones, so I know that they'll work. But there's quite a bit of excess that comes out the back because they're so big. So I'm going to see if these work. Hopefully they're long enough. They might be too short. Hopefully not. We're going to see. Lock and load. As I feared, these are too small. We need to go omega sized. Alright, so I got it stapled onto there, but I think we got some issues here. Number one, right there. I had to staple in the middle here. I put a staple there, there, and there. But it was kind of coming loose in the middle, so I stapled these 2 pieces together, and I get a little white space there where you can see the cardboard behind it. The more important issue here is if we look on the side here. Let's get a good side view. Zoom in. Okay, so we got the staple is right there. And you can see it's firmly against the wall, and then the top kind of bows out. The other problem is back here, you can see. I tried folding these over, and they don't like to fold over very well. So they're still poking out, causing a ruckus. So, I think I might be done for tonight. I think I need to either maybe look at some tacks, maybe some thumbtacks. Maybe that would work better. I'm not sure, and they would be shorter. So I did some experimenting, some brainstorming, and some magic, and I came up with a perfect solution, okay? So here we go. No more staples. What we're dealing with here is, get these out, these quilting needles. So we've got a long needle with a black ball on the end. There we go. The black ball on the end. And that's going to go through the foam and through the cardboard. And I thought that I would need to hot glue the other end to keep it in place, but they don't really move at all. So I don't even need to do that. So I just pick someplace here, put it in the middle, stick it in, and there we go. And it's keeping on the board fine. Once I get it through there, I'm going to shorten them, and it just ends up looking like that tiny little nub. Moving over here, we can see that I already cut a hole into this piece here, and I'm preparing it for the command strips. These are the ones I bought. They're pretty small, and I cut a hole perfectly to fit, so they'll slide in like that and go up on the wall. So all that's left now to do is to basically do the grunt work of doing all these, and then the difficult task of mounting these on the wall. And there we have it. 2 of the side panels are up, and now it's time to move on to the back panel, which is going to use all the rest of the foam. And you can see there it's going to match up with the 2 against those 2, and then it'll be 1 higher in the middle. This worked out pretty good, but it's still kind of away from the wall. You can see there it's still not as flush as I would like. And then I also added some more of these pins at the top to keep the line together, as well as on the side. And I used the black ones where I didn't want to see it, but I also put the red ones where I don't really care if you see them, and when I take it down, I won't forget they're there and stab myself. 2/3 of the way done. Now we got the big mama left. So I got the big one cut out, and I got the first row on it. Now I just need to trim these needles and get the hooks up. I'll probably be putting 3 hooks up because this one's going to be a lot more heavy than these 2, so I want to make sure it doesn't fall down. So now it's time for the hard part of trying to position it up there and mark the holes and put the hooks up. It is done. Yes. 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 It's done. It looks pretty good. You can see how it turned out here. Let's get a far back cam. There we go. I even vacuumed it, cleaned up all my garbage. So we're looking good in here. This one I used 3 hooks instead of 2. So hopefully next time I come back to the office, the stuff won't be on the ground. I'll be sad. But it went well, better than I thought. And because it's all pinned, some of the stuff needs a little bit of adjusting to get in the right position. But that's a good and a bad, because if I don't like something or it's not working right, I can sort of reposition it. And also the downside is that it might come sort of undone itself. But I don't think that'll really be an issue. So you can see here, hopefully this makes a difference and makes less echo. You probably can't really tell. I'm trying to see if I can tell. There's definitely a difference. I don't know how big it is, if you'll notice it, but it makes me feel special. So it was worth it. I want to thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more office updates. Adios.